This is a day in my life. It's 7:44 in the morning and we're going to go ahead and get dinner started. I'm going to be making pot roast sandwiches. I went ahead and got my roast going. It's just a roast, no vegetables, and as you can see, I'm using the slow cooker McCormick seasoning. I also made French toast for my kids for breakfast. I do have to take them to work with me here in a little bit. We have a new Jane Irondale rep and we get to see for the first time the new foundation they launched. It's 8:34 in the morning. We're going to transform this to this. This is the outfit without the jacket, and this is the outfit with the jacket. Please excuse my weirdly positioned arms. I have no idea what I was doing. We made my daughter a cheese quesadilla for lunch that I put in a thermos, and I also put some applesauce in a reusable squeezy pouch. She was so excited to eat her lunch at my work today. It's 9:38 and the kids and I are ready to go to my work. It is 10:48 and we are leaving work. It's 11:35. Me and this little guy arrived back home and got ourselves some lunch. I already dropped my daughter off at school. Then I caught up on some chores around the house. My son decided to come help me load the dishwasher. He always likes to come help me, but between me and you, he's just really in the way. And I also decided to give my daughter some fresh sheets on her bed and wash her bedding. It had been a while since I did this, plus she was sick a couple weeks ago, so you can only imagine the snot on those pillowcases. Ew, gross. So it definitely needed to be done. I also went ahead and vacuumed behind her bed since I had it pulled out. I don't normally have time to do this every day, but since it was pulled out, I went ahead and did it because I do vacuum my floors every single day and I just don't always have the time to do that, so to take advantage of it. My son was getting a little bit restless, so I had to stop what I was doing and tend to him, and I also had to get the sheets and the blankets into the wash. After I picked my daughter up at school, we went home really quickly so I could grab a few things before we took my son to feeding therapy. My daughter also had to use the restroom. I ended up ditching my jacket because it got pretty warm throughout the day. I also grabbed myself a quick drink. I had not drank anything all day, and I got to stay hydrated, of course. And here we are heading back out the door. My daughter also had to have a snack, so she grabbed herself some cheese crackers. Here we are at feeding therapy. My daughter thought she was going to blow away in the wind. And an hour later, here we are leaving feeding therapy. As soon as I got home, I went ahead and shredded the pot roast and added a little bit more seasoning to make it more flavorful. I put 6 ciabatta buns on a lined baking sheet that had nonstick aluminum foil on it. And then I took 6 slices of provolone and put them on each sandwich and loaded up the sandwiches with a generous amount of pot roast. I did have 3 slices of cheese left over, so I divided them in half and put a half slice on each sandwich as well. And then I topped them with the top part of the ciabatta bun and then took a kitchen brush and brushed some garlic butter on the top. Once those were coated, I went and put them in a 350-degree oven for about 9 to 10 minutes so the bread was nice and soft and the cheese was melted. I will be honest, I didn't film any more after I took the sandwiches out of the oven. In my opinion, dinner time is family time. And after dinner, we cleaned up the kitchen as well as the rest of the house. And my husband and I spent some quality time with our children. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video or short.